Address by Sant Teja Singh, M.A. LLB Punjab, A.M. Harvard USA on the occasion of the 8th Congress of Religions for the World Peace organized by Ananai-Kyo, Shimizu City, Japan, 1956. Onkar Satnam, Karta, Purkh, Nirbhau, Nirvair, Akal, Moorat, Ajooni, Saibhang, Gurparsad, Jap, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Bhee Sach, Nanak, Hosi, Bhee Sach. There is but one all-embracing and all-powerful divinity who manifests himself first in the shape of the Word and then through the whole created universe. He is the one in all and the all in one. He is the eternal reality and his name is also eternal. He is the creator and has the power of independent self-creation. He can create everything by himself. He is above all fear and above all enmity. He is a deathless being, is immortal and is free from birth and rebirth. He is self-existent and the fountainhead of all the motive force in the universe. He can be realized through the Satguru, one who has realized the divine within and has become God-conscious. Saith Nanak, O searcher after truth, meditate on the name. Vaheguru, God, the boundless divine reality, the remover of the veil of ignorance from the human mind, who was true and self-existent before creation, was true through all the ages, yugas, is true now, and shall be true and self-existent for all times to come. Religion is a subjective research. It is as scientific, nay more exact, in its realization than the objective research called science. The whole material world is the manifestation of the eternal divine. In other words, the whole physical world is the physical frame of God. The scientific research deals with this frame. For long, science groped in darkness and classified matter and spirit as two distinct things, but now its ultimate research has found in the words of J.B.S. Haldane. The material world, which has been taken for a world of blind mechanism, is in reality a spiritual world seen very partially and imperfectly. The only real world is the spiritual world. The truth is that not matter, not force, not any physical thing, but mind and personality is the central fact of the universe. This is now supported by all advanced physicists. Albert Einstein: I believe in God, the God of Spinoza, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of the universe. I believe that intelligence is manifested throughout all nature. Karta F. Mather. For several decades, the results of scientific investigation appeared to be leading directly towards a mechanic explanation of the nature of cosmic energy. All that has changed in the last few years. We now know that the latest of the analysis of material objects, when we penetrate as far as we may into the secret of the nature of things, gives wholly different impression from that which our fathers had a generation ago. The nearest approach we have thus far made to the ultimate in our analysis of matter and of energy indicates that the universal reality is mind. Matter becomes simply an expression of mind. This represents my belief about God. It leads naturally to a statement about personality. For me, God is everything in the universe which tends to produce a fine personality in human being. Unfortunately, the real looking within and the realization of the divine in the human heart has been neglected by most of the religious cults. Rituals and forms have taken the first place, and the essentials of the divine research, meditation on the divine name, daily Hari Kirtan, singing hymns in the divine praise, The practice of the religious truths in our daily life have been relegated to a secondary one. It is the duty of all the religionists to come on a common platform and give to the world the message so simply and forcefully given by Guru Arjan, the fifth Guru Nanak, in his Sukhmani Sahib, the jewel of peace and atonement. The purest and highest dharma, religion, is meditation on the divine name and the performance of righteous and unselfish actions in our daily life. Sarab dharam mein shreshth dharam, har ko naam jap nirmal karam. The way to this World Federation of Religions has been paved by Guru Arjan, by bringing on the same spiritual platform all those who meditated on the divine name without any distinction of caste, creed, race or color on the land of Hindustan. Not only he brings them on the same stage as equal co-partners in the spiritual realm, but he also demonstrates scientifically for the first time in history of religion that the sphere of God consciousness or the realization of the divine within is a real, permanent and fixed stage, which a searcher after truth can search if he sincerely carries on the research and goes on the path of devotion and prayer without falling into the pitfall which come in the way of this long and arduous journey. In the first stage of one's devotional career, worldly fame and success naturally come to him. If he is puffed up by this, he falls into the pit of pride. If, however, in deep humility and meekness, he goes on and thinks that all fame and success is God's, then occult powers begin developing in him. Riddhi and Siddhi knocks at his door. People are attracted to him with all kinds of offerings in money and kind. If he begins using them for his personal comforts only, then further progress is stopped. If, however, he spends them for the unselfish services of mankind in any shape or form, when he reaches the stage Siddhi, whatever he speaks out come to pass. This stage is most slippery one in the path of divine realization. People flock to him for the attainment of worldly ends and ask for his blessings. If he begins doing so, he stops all further progress and fritters away the power he has so far attained. If, however, he keeps his power under control, then he reaches the stage of knowledge. Past and future open to him and he gets a vision of the immensity of this universe. Then he humbly falls down on his knees and feels, in the words of Isaac Newton, that he is only picking pebbles on the shores of boundless ocean of the pervading divine mind. In this frame of mind, God's grace descends upon him, and he becomes at one with the one in all and the all in one. When collecting the sacred hymns of the first four Gurus, Guru Nanak, Angad, Amar Das and Ram Das in Guru Granth Sahib, the holy scripture of the Sikhs, Guru Arjan has, side by side with his own hymns and those of the first four Gurus, placed the hymns of all Bhagats of the 15th century who followed the path of devotion and prayer and realized the divine within. These Bhagats belong to all classes and religions, and in the beginning followed the rites and rituals of their own sect. But as they went on, all rituals and forms dropped away, and they all with one voice proclaimed the same truth: the existence and the realization of all pervading, embracing divine reality, the one in all and the all in one. Thus establishing once for all that the sphere of God consciousness is a live realization, and he who honestly searches after it in meek humility and keeps the company of God-conscious persons reaches it. Here I will describe 7 of these Bhagats and give their final experiences in their own words. Ramanan was a god Brahman and a Vaishnav. He was an extreme devotee of outward cleanliness and ritualism. He started as a worshipper of Krishnamurti, then took to meditation on Ram, the all-pervading. Being an honest searcher after truth, he went on his way of meditation and prayer and ultimately reached the stage which is given in his own words. रामानंद जी कर पहला एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद कत जाइए रे कर लागो रंग मेरा चित्त न चले मन पायो पंग रहाओ एक दिवस मन पई उमंग कस चंदन चवा बहु सुगंध पूजन चाली ब्रह्म ठाए सो परम बतायो गुर मन ही माहे जहां जाइए तय जल पखान तू पूर रहो है सब समान वेद पुराण सब देखे जोए उहां त जाइए जो इहां न होए सतगुरु में बलहारी तोर जिन सकल बिकल प्रम काटे मोर रामानंद स्वामी रमत ब्रह्म गुरु का शब्द काटे कोट करम Where shall I go now? I have realized the source of life and bliss in my own heart. My mind now does not wander. It has found its heaven of peace and bliss. One day a desire to go to the temple rose in my mind. I rubbed sandalwood with water and made a paste of it, took rose water and all kinds of scents and started for the temple of God. But now, the Guru has made me realize the divine in my own heart. Whenever I go to the temple, I only see water and stone images. But thou, O Lord, art all-pervading. I have closely studied the Vedas and the Puranas in search of God. However, there is no need of going to them. He is a live reality in the human heart. O my Satguru, the shower of the path realization, I am a sacrifice to thee. You have completely uprooted all my doubts and fears. Ramanand Swami now realizes the all-pervading divine. The meditation on the Guru Mantra Ram given to me by the Guru has freed me from the shackles of all past karmas. Bhagat Kabir was a weaver by caste. He was disciple of Ramanand. He meditated on the all-pervading Ram and was known as the greatest Bhagat of his time. A Brahman Jnani who felt the whole universe as a manifestation of the divine and saw God in everything, which he in his own words puts thus. परपाती बाणी भगत कबीर जी की अव्वल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर ते सब जग उपज्या कौन पले को मंदे लोगा परम न बोलो पाई खालिक खलक खलक में खालिक पूर रहो सर्ब ठाई रहाओ माटी एक अनेक पात कर साजी साजन हारै ना कुछ पोछ माटी के पांडे ना कुछ पोछ कुम्हारै सब में सच्चा एक को सोई तिसका किया सब कछ होई हुक्म पछानै सो एको जानै बंदा कहिए सोई अल्लाह अलख न जाई लखिया गुर गुड़ दीना मीठा कह कबीर मेरी शंका नासी सरब नरंजन डीठा. The first manifestation of Allah was light, and then nature evolved all mankind. The whole created universe sprang up from one divine light. Then whom shall we call good and whom bad, high or low? O man, do not lose yourself in false doubts. He is the one in all and the all in one, and pervades the whole creation. The Creator is in His universe and the universe is in Him. Like a potter, he has created all kinds of forms and species from one common clay, Panch Tat. Both the created forms and the created are natural and faultless. The same divine reality pervades all the created things, and he is the sole creator. He who intunes himself with the divine law realizes the one everlasting Godhood. Such a person has the right to be called a man, an ideal man who has reached the goal of true manhood. The Guru, God-conscious guide, has given me this sweet divine name, whose taste, like a dumb person, I can feel but I cannot express in words. Saith Kabir, all my doubts have been removed, and I see the divine everywhere, through and through the whole created universe.